thought I was filming and I wasn't because I got a phone call and it deleted it. But I just put the brownie batter into the pan with a piece of parchment paper, and I am going to bake that for 23 minutes. Okay, so as you can see, I put some vegetable spray, then the parchment paper, and then sprayed it again, and then put the brownie batter on top of that. I baked it for 23 minutes, and I think that it's done. Usually you can tell by how the outside edges look. If you want to put a toothpick in the center, you can. It came out clean. So I'm just going to let those cool completely now. So I put the parchment paper in there because I'm not going to cut them in the normal way. I'm not going to cut them into squares. But they need to be completely cold to be able to do what I'm going to do. So I'm going to go ahead and transfer this out. You don't even have to cut out hearts if you don't want to, but I thought it would be nice for Valentine's. So the edge is kind of hard, so I'm staying away from the edge, but it'll get eaten. All these scraps will get eaten. So we do a couple things with these little hearts. We can either melt some chocolate chips, and do a drizzle on them, or I can make some frosting and pipe some frosting on them. Or if you wanted to put a caramel drizzle or a chocolate syrup drizzle, you could do that too. And maybe this is just something that I'll wait until I am ready to serve them before I put frosting on them. Because I can, the way they are now, I can stack them and freeze them until Valentine's. Okay, I think that's all I'm gonna get. The rest we can just eat the remnants. But that gave us 18, 19. Count that one. I was disappointed because they were so small, but I think that's just the right size. I've had these brownies in the freezer for several days, and I just made some chocolate buttercream that I'm going to pipe on those. If you don't have a pastry bag, there's a pretty simple way to make one just out of either wax paper or parchment. And so you want to just tear off a square of that and then fold it so that it's into a triangle. And then bring this and make a cone out of that. And then if you want, you can staple that, you can tape it. I usually just hold it in place until I have the frosting in there. And then cut off the end, big enough to put one of these little decorating things, and I'm not sure which one to use. I'll go with the skinnier one, and just put that down in the end of your cone that you made. And then now carefully put your frosting in. Kind of push it down as you go. And I think I've probably got as much as this cone will hold. So then you're just gonna fold it over. And so there you have a little makeshift pastry bag. And so we'll see how this goes. I'm going to attempt to decorate these. No, I'm not the best at, and I'm not the best at this. She'll be better. I have a little bit of a gap in the end of the pastry bag, so some of the frosting is coming out, but I don't really care. I'm not doing that many. It's just for my family. All they care is that it's got frosting on it. But these would be cute to take someplace to a party. And you can see it really hasn't taken me any time at all to do this. Once you have the frosting made, you can just put it on the serving dish and or the serving platter and pipe the designs on. If If you wanted to sprinkle some nuts on this, would be pretty. If you wanted to drizzle some caramel and then put nuts on it, that would also be quite nice. So you could fill these in if you wanted to, and just leave it with the amount of frosting that's on it. I think is plenty. So there you have brownies for Valentine's Day. Cut with a cookie cutter. That's just a box brownie mix, so it really doesn't take any time at all to do something like this. And I'm going to put these back in the freezer. Valentine's Day is a week from now, and so I'll pull them out on Valentine's Day and we'll have brownies. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.